Hello, 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 hello. Welcome along to another launch. We've got two launches for you tonight. We've got the Mclaren and the Aston Martin as well. Yes, I was already here this morning for the Cadillac launch, which apparently, so I've heard over the interwebs, was an absolute disaster because they were launching it in two different locations with two different time zones. And, well, if anyone's watched American football, and especially the Super Bowl, you will know that it overruns horribly. And apparently it launched, I think, in the other location before it, or it might be the other way around, I can't remember. But whatever way round it was, it launched somewhere else first before it was launched officially. Oh, dear, because of the time difference. Oh, dear, what a balls that was. And apparently there's been technical issues today with the Aston Martin launch as well. So it's all going swimmingly in the world of technology and Formula One. Yes. In other words, not very good at all. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome along to another live stream. This is my live reaction. It's not live, of course, as it's been happening, because one was at, I think, 3 o'clock for the McLaren and one was, I think, 5 o'clock, something like that, for the Aston Martin. But this is my live reaction. I have once again managed not to see the cars. And trust me, it's very, very difficult to do that. But yes, I have managed to not see the cars. So this is going to be my, once again, live reaction. Because basically I just cover up the screen and just actually just go onto the website without actually looking at it. Which, yeah, it's quite difficult. Hello, Mr. Regara. Welcome to the stream. I can just see you in the corner of my chat stream here. So we're going to start, of course, with the McLaren. Yes, the McLaren. Now we haven't got, unfortunately, a little like 1 minute video. This is actually 37 minutes long. Now I'm not going to go through 37 minutes of video because I mean that would be insane. I mean who on earth does that kind of thing? But oh my goodness! Oh, it's Ariana Bravo! Oh my god! I've just noticed it's Ariana bloody Bravo! Yes, yeah. Right, let's calm down a minute. Let's calm down. Shall I come back in 10 minutes? It's Ariana Bravo, everyone. Right, let's put some volume on. Now, hopefully it won't be any music. Obviously, I can't show you all of this because that's stealing. And we can't steal other people's content, can we? But let's just have a look and see what Ariana Bravo's saying, first of all, shall we? Come on, Ariana. Give it your best. Make sure we've got the sound up. Yeah, sound looks good. Looks all good here. Okay, give it your best shot, Ariana.
26 McLaren MasterCard Formula One team launch, and a warm welcome to all the fans watching on YouTube and Sky Sports. Over the next 40 minutes, we will be looking back on the 2025 season that saw the team becoming double world champions, and we'll be looking ahead to the upcoming season. Shortly, we will be unveiling the brand new car, and of course, we'll be talking to the key personnel of the team, including Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. We are live here in Bahrain, and it's showtime.
Well, that's it, everyone. Who wants to see a bloody papaya McLaren? I'm done. See you later. Bye-bye. So here we go then. Obviously, I can't. We're going to get some music bits, as you can see there. And I think here's the car, I do believe. Is this the car? Yes, I think there it is. It's under the covers. It's under the covers.
Let's welcome Oscar Piastri.
Oh, come on. Cheer up, son. Cheer up. Jesus. I've had to mute that because of the there's music in the background. Here he comes, everyone. Cheerful Charlie. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, my goodness. He's well excited to be there, isn't he? And here comes the Formula One. I can't even believe I'm saying that. The Formula One World Champion. The current Formula One World Champion, Lando Norris. I have to say, very impressed with the backgrounds as he's walking in there. As you can see, there is a classic McLaren with the red and white livery. And I've got my fingers crossed that we're going to get that back when that cover is revealed. I've got my fingers crossed. But anyway, you've got some classic red and white liveries there. I can't actually see what the words say on the side there. And of course, on the other side, we've got the iconic 1998 West McLaren, of course, designed by the super genius himself, Mr. Adrian Newey, which of course went on to dominate 1998. A complete whitewash it was. I think 2 seconds a lap it was. In the end, I think something like that. Anyway, faster than the other cars. 2 seconds a lap. And there it is. And then, of course, we've got a later McLaren. Of course, the Vodafone McLaren as well on the right-hand side of the board. Anyway, let's cheer on. Lando, we love you. Oh, my God. They're really excited to be here, aren't they? Look at them. So excited. So excited. Anyway, never mind about that. Let's look at Ariana Bravo. Okay. Right. Well, I'm not going to listen to these twats waffling on. Let's continue. Because he's going to be talking about the season and it's been so difficult that last year it was to win the championship. There's Mr. Zach Brown as well. Yes, it was very, very difficult. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Wait a minute. There's Crumpet. There's Crumpet, everyone. There's Crumpet. We need volume for some Crumpet.
Just building on that, talk to us a little bit more about what papaya means for McLaren and the fans.
Well, papaya's at the heart and centre of our brand.
She's a CMO? Oh my goodness. Lulu. There's another Lulu in Formula One and she's a CMO. Wow, my goodness. I'm very impressed, lads. I'm very impressed. Very impressed indeed. Go on, give it your all, Lulu.
We've been papaya since the early days of the team back in the 1960s. It's part of our legacy. Bruce McLaren obviously chose that as the colour to go racing then. And I don't think the team could be prouder. You know, when we go racing around the world, we show up in cities and fans show their support united in papaya. Makes us extremely proud.
Look, you see that Ariana was so bored with that she was on her Tinder profile. Do you see that? See that? She was tapping away on her Tinder matches. No. Oh, no.
Can we just pause for a minute?
Yeah, let's just pause for a minute. Look at this. Ariana Bravo and another Lulu. Fantastic. You see, this is what I want to see. I want to see this. More women in motorsport. I know I get a lot of stick because I take the piss out of them. But they can take the piss out of me. I don't really care. I will support women in motorsport with my dying. But I like it. This is good. Anyway. We don't know hear Zach Brown waffling. There she is again. Here's Lulu. Come on, Lulu. Say some more.
We're working on a few things. So not long now, obviously before we head to Melbourne for the start of the season, we'll be showing up on the beach there in partnership with Puma and MasterCard with a fan event. And then just a few months after that, we'll be heading to Miami for something pretty exciting.
Lou, you love an anniversary, don't you?
We do. We've got a fantastic legacy to celebrate. As we race in Miami, it'll actually be our 1,000th Grand Prix. Wow. So we've got some big plans there.
Oh,
wow.
to see that.
1,000th Grand Prix for McLaren. Struth, Bruce. I bet he didn't expect the team to still be going after all these years. Old Bruce McLaren, did he? I bet he didn't. Blimey. 1,000 Grand Prix. That's pretty impressive, I have to say. Before we continue, where did we get to? 12 minutes. I just want to do something that's very, very important here. Very important to the proceedings. And that's to get a pen, because I just want to write something down a minute. Hang on, Lou McCuren. There we go. Just write that down on a piece of paper there. Thank you very much. What? It's research. It's research. God's sake, get your minds out of the gutter. It's pure research. Right, let's go to, where do we get to? 12 minutes. What's this? Is this the old... Yeah, keep going. Is that Andre Stella? Yeah, there he is. Oh, Andre Stella. Named after a beer. Can't beat that, can you? Are we going to get his car reveal? Come on. Go. Oh, is this it? I think this is it. I think this is it. Oh, that's a very nice pause there for Ariana Bravo, isn't it? That was very fortuitous of me to get that pause just right, isn't it? It's okay, YouTube. I'm coming off air. You can ban me now. Right, I think this is the car. I may have to mute the sound, of course, because if any music's playing, I got done for 7 seconds of music on that Alpine stream that I did. 7 seconds. Unbelievable. Anyway, here we go.
MCL 40. Let's have a look.
Yes. Oh, bugger. Here we go. Who needs sound? Please be red and white. Please. Oh no. Bugger. Oh. I'm disappointed again, lads. I was very disappointed this morning with that bloody Cadillac. Now I'm even more disappointed. It's bloody Papaya again. Oh my god. So there it is. The new McLaren livery. Wasn't really much of a surprise, is it really? Let's be honest. Looks very much the same as last year's car, apart from, of course, the cars are different shapes for this year. But the actual livery doesn't look much different, does it? Let's face it. Oh, this is good like this. Ah, there it is. There it is. The new Macca livery. Yeah. What can you say? What can you say? They've done it again, lads. They've done it again. It's in Papaya. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. Anyway, let's go to the official Twitter feed I can now look at. Hopefully there's some... Go on, is there any pictures of the car, lads? Lads, is there any high-res pictures of the car? Where's the car? What? Oh dear, the McLaren lads are a little bit slow. They're a little bit slow. I bet there's Aston Martin pictures, but there's pictures of them two, but it's just them unveiling it. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, here it is. It's all the way down here. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'll accept your cookies. Go away. Oh, I've got some lovely high-def pictures here. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. Yes. This is the best you've ever seen. Here it is, though. It's the brand new Macca livery. I'm just trying to frame it. There we go. That's as good as I can get it. So, what have we got new for the 2026 McLaren? Not a lot. Lots of sponsors, as we can see, which is always the way after a team has just won a world championship. You always seem to see that the cars have quite a few sponsors on them because, of course, you know, they are a marketable brand, you see, once you win the world championship, and everyone and anyone wants to put a sponsor on your car. I've seen this in seasons gone by. There's always been lots of sponsors for the world championship car, and it looks like we got a few more this year, but I can't remember the ones that were on last year's car, to be honest. We've got One Flight on the front wing, as you can see there. Workday, I remember they've been on it before. We've got on the front wing, the nose cone. You can tell I'm so technical. We've got the Pirelli, DeWalt, is that Rubik or Rubric, Webex, Delotti, Dell is on there. DP World, Richard Mill, he's been on there loads of times. Hilton Hotels, yes. Alwyn, Google Gemini, Dell on the back, and OK on the rear. Apart from that, it looks like a bloody McLaren, doesn't it? Let's face it, it looks like a McLaren car. Obviously, with the new shells for 2026, with the new front wings, which I still say look damn sexy. Those front wings look damn sexy. They really do. and you got the rear wing as well. But apart from that, I've got to say, yeah, they've copied. Should I say that? I don't know, but they have copied the little missile launcher on the rear wing here. You see that little missile launcher? Yeah, that's going to fire missiles at the front, and it's going to eliminate the cars in front. So Max Verstappen, you better look out. Unless Max has got a missile launcher as well, then it'll all be fun and games. Yes. No, this is some kind of aerodynamic piece which is on the rear wing, as you can see there. I'm not quite sure. I wonder if that's actually a camera in there. I mean, that would be a great placement to put a camera. I'm sure that's not there just for a camera. Surely not just looking back from the camera, because there's the usual cameras are there on top of the airbox. As you can see, there's always a camera hidden underneath that bit of the wing there that does a complete 360 pan around. So I'm sure that's, but I mean, if they've got that aero part on there, it would be quite advantageous to put a little camera in there as well, wouldn't it? So you could get a rear view going backwards from the rear wing. That would be quite good. Whether they've done that or not, I'm just surmising. But yes, that would be good if they could put a little camera in there. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that isn't a camera, and I'm pretty sure that's some kind of aerodynamic piece for the rear wing. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, there it is. The McLaren. Yes. Well done. We got some more here. Is this going to blow up, or is this as big as... Oh, here we go. We've got some pictures here. So it is from the sort of right side view, slightly offset of the McLaren. What do you think of it? What do you think of it? Well, more importantly, we got some... the new Money app on the rear wing. This is your top-down view, your GTA 1 top-down view, yes. But more importantly, do we think this is still going to be a World Championship contender this year? They've gone also for the traditional very high wing section on the on top of the airbox there, I've noticed, which coincides with this little rocket launcher thing on the back. So yeah, that obviously must blend with that for some aerodynamic reason. As I say, I'm not an aerodynamicist, so I can't tell you. Some haven't gone for that design. Williams haven't gone for that at all. They've just got a little tiny little section at the bottom there. So yes, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And there is the view of the McLaren from the front. And there it is from another offset from one side. So that's basically the McLaren livery. Yes. Let's see if I can get some chat up before we go on to the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin. Hello, Mr. Regalia. I said hello to you, didn't I? Hello, Mr. Helium Trophy. All the F1 teams. Contain yourself. I'll tell you what. That's made my day. That really has. That Ariana Bravo was there. That's made my day. The most underwhelming intro ever. Yes. The hoodie looks decent. Yes, it does. Brisbane Pard. Hello, Mr. Plynel Plessy. Welcome to the stream. He says the Worlds was on top of the pops last week. I've got a brand new combine harvester, and I'll give you the key. Hang on. See, you do it to me every time. You do it to me every time, don't you? I don't know if that's going to do it in shorthand. It might do. Oh, it has. I did that in shorthand, but it's just... I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now something's telling me that you're avoiding me. Come on now, I've lost the chorus. Come on now, darling, you got something come on now, darling, you've got something I need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Oh my God. Oh, was that really 1976? Are you having a bubble bath? I was 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. I was 7 years old. 7 years old when that song came out. I'm pretty sure that was reissued several times in its lifespan, because I remember it coming out during the 80s, and I'm sure I remember it coming out during the 90s as well. So yeah, there you go. But what a song, what a song. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Is that how they sound in Yorkshire? Is that how they sound in Yorkshire? Is it? I got 20 acres and you got 43. Anyway, I've completely lost the plot there. Sorry about that, everyone, but it had to be done. It had to be done. He says, is this the car that will win the Constructors' Championship this year? Quite possibly. I'd like to be a bit of a blue in there to disrupt the orange or papaya, as I like to call it. Yeah, a little bit of blue would have been nice, wouldn't it? It looks very similar to last year's car. Plynal says, the Cadillac reminds me of the 1999 BAR. Just need to hear someone at Cadillac say, we hope to get pole and win our first race. Ah, yes, Mr. Craig Pillock himself, as I like to call him back in the day. Craig Pollock, of course, an actual manager of business. He had no experience of Formula One management or anything like that. He was a business manager. I can't remember what his actual profession was, but yeah, came straight into Formula One and boasted that they were gonna win. They were gonna get pole and win their first ever race. Did it happen? No, it bloody well didn't. He even said later, didn't he, that he only said it as a joke. Of course you did. Of course you did. You wouldn't have said that if you hadn't got pole and won, no, would you? No. That caddy is a clanger. I agree, and I don't get the whole two-tone thing. What's the deal with that? I don't get why it's silver on one side and black on the other. I say it just reminds me of the BAR of 1999, of course, which the car which upset Bernie so much. He was furious with that car. Furious he was, because Bernie was a stickler for sponsorship, being in the right place. And when they came out with that huge zip down the middle with one on one side, he was furious. I know for a fact, because I remember reading about it back in the day. He wanted to throw them straight out of the championship, BAR. He wanted them gone. Yes, he said, no, I'm done with them. Obviously, the powers that be, even though Bernie was in charge, there were also other powers that be managed to, persuade him that wasn't going to happen. But yeah, he was incandescent with rage, was old Bernie. Incandescent with rage. And but obviously this is now a different time. So, is this going to be a trend now where we're going to start seeing cars with different liveries on each side? I hope not, because, the trouble with the caddy is, it looks bad now. Think how worse it's going to look once it's out on the track with the TV cameras on. Because TV cameras, because now they're all in high definition, and you've got this HDR Bolox, as I call it. I can't stand HDR. I cannot stand HDR. It says it improves the colour. It doesn't. It mutes the colours. As far as I can tell, I've had two TVs now with HDR on them, and I switch it off every single time, because to me, it looks worse. Now, of course, everyone knows I'm colourblind, so that may be a reason, but the colours just look worse. But anyway, so when normal people are watching these races with their beautiful HDR on, it does mute whatever colours you've got on the screen anyway. And so these Cadillacs, once they get out on track with the TV cameras, are going to look so bland, be unbelievable. Now, a lot of people also suggesting it won't really matter because they'll be at the back of the field anyway. But there you go, yes. But that caddy, it's just monochrome, isn't it? Completely monochrome. There's no colour in it whatsoever. Just for cock's sake, just put a little tiny bit in there, bit of yellow or something, just to, because it's just going to look horrible once that gets out on the track. It's all very well when you've got a car in a studio. It's all under professional studio lights, so it always makes all these F1 cars look absolutely brilliant. But once you get out on a track and it's cloudy, it's overcast, the weather's not too good, and you've got the TV cameras which produce an entirely different picture than in a studio, because you haven't got the studio lights for one thing. It's just going to look horrible. Really is. It's going to look horrible. So yeah, nil par points for the caddy, I'm afraid. The caddy is a clanger. Such a drab colour paddock. Yeah, that old earworm. Thank you, Plynel. I think he's sending the laughing emojis for my impersonation of the Wurzels. Yes, the Wurzels. Otherwise known as every single person in Yorkshire. Thankfully, two members of that community aren't here. Yes, Mr. Will isn't here, and the other one isn't ever going to turn up here anyway, and that is the Moaning Yorkshireman. But yes, Mr. Will isn't here, so I'm okay. Unless he watches it later. If that's the case, I'm possibly in big trouble, but that's nothing unusual. Hello, Shane. Welcome to the stream. He says, I'm looking forward to the new Formula 1 season starting in March. Me too. I haven't been more excited than this since the 1980s when I ended up in that. No, anyway, I haven't been... I haven't been as excited. Why am I left myself with a little tiny picture? Look, make yourself bigger, Dave. There you go. That's what she said. But no, I haven't been so excited for a Formula 1 season for about 20 years. Probably Brawn 2009, because I saw the early testing reports of that Brawn car and they were saying it was unbeatable, and I was like, yes, because Jenson Button was in the team. I was like, yes, lads, yes. So that was really exciting. But I am really excited for this year, and I'm going to call it now. For any naysayers out there, I'm calling it now. The first 6 rounds of this current season is going to be absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. No one's going to know what they're doing. They've got no data to fall back on from the past 20 years, decades of data. Boring. Let's just make the car a little bit better every single year. All that's flushed down the toilet. All that is gone. The only data they're going to have going into the first Grand Prix is the data that they're going to get from testing in Bahrain and other places. Apart from that, no data. Completely clean slate. I love it. We are not going to know what the pecking order is until at least 6 rounds into the championship. Then hopefully it will start to settle down. But it may not. It may stay completely confused all the way through the season. And I think that's brilliant. I do. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that's what's going to happen. There was some techno remix of Combine. Was there really? Oh, I can imagine there was. Techno remix of Combine Harvester. Brilliant. No, that's more Cornwall, I think. Oh, I see. I got you. The Wurzels are more cool. I got it. It was Adrian Reynard who said that. Thank you, Mr. Plessy. Adrian Reynard. Wowzers. Shane says, I have a feeling we might get a New York Grand Prix since we have a Miami Grand Prix in Las Vegas. Yeah, I'm sure we will, Shane. I'm sure we will, because those Yankee Doodle Dandies are taking over, aren't they? Yes, we might as well just call it the Yankee Doodle Dandy Championship in a couple of years' time, because it's all Americanized now, isn't it? So I'm sure we will get a New York circuit pretty soon. Before I was born, between 1985 and 1995, why was Adelaide always the final race of the Formula 1 season, Dave? I have not actually got an idea about that, why that is, Shane. I'll have to look that up, why Adelaide was always the last one season. I will say, though, it did produce some very exciting Grand Prix, Adelaide, for the final round of the season. Very exciting Grand Prix. I remember quite a few of them. BAR finished behind Minardi in their debut season. Oh dear. Do you have a dream Formula 1 calendar, Dave? Well, I have a dream of a Formula 1 calendar. Yes, it starts in January with Ariana Bravo, and guess what, everyone? It finishes in December with Ariana Bravo. Yes. uh, it was seen as a great summer party filled with a race show. Gotcha. Oh, well, look, the Scissor Sisters are in the chat. I'm late. You are. The first races are going to be dominated by Russell. They are. They are indeed. Now, I've also heard over the grapevine, here's the situation. Nearly all the teams now have put a protest in with Mercedes about their car. And here's the problem. Mercedes have now come out and said there's no way they can change their engine before the season starts. It's not happening. It's not happening. They say there's no way they can do it. So if Mercedes dominate, I mean really dominate for about the first few rounds, everyone and their dog is going to say, oh, that's because of the 18/1 compression ratio, isn't it? Yes, whereas we're only running at 16/1. Yes, so they are cheating, so they must be now eliminated from the sport. But here's the problem, and all this is over the fact that their engine cover was 3D modelled. 3D modelled. Now I don't know whether the other teams had 3D modelling for their engines. I don't know. But the Mercedes was 3D modelled. And here is the problem. I'm not quite sure whether the FIA sort of thought about this or not. But so because it was. When you make an engine, you start with a huge chunk of metal, and then that metal has to be machined into the shape of an engine. So because of that, you can only get away with certain tolerances because you're dealing with a big chunk of metal, basically. In a 3D model, it starts from nothing. There's nothing there, and it slowly builds into this model, doesn't it? And because of that, you can actually get a little bit more tolerance in. So that's what happens, and that's what the whole problem is with this engine. It's actually able to expand a little bit more. I'm being very technical here. It actually manages to expand, like, the pistons manage to expand the cylinders. You're talking tiny little bits, but it allows for a little bit of extra ratio in the compression, 18/1 instead of 16/1. Now, all the other teams, as I say, I don't know if they have or not, but all the other teams could have done exactly the same thing. And here's the other thing. 3D modelling, only about 5 years ago, was still pretty rubbish. Still pretty rubbish, has to be said. It was okay, but it was still... 3D modelling now, honestly, you cannot tell the difference. You cannot tell the difference between a 3D model part and an original part. There is no difference. It has come on in leaps and bounds. So it was pretty obvious that in the engineering departments of Formula One, which is very, very technical, someone eventually would think, I wonder if we can 3D model this engine cover. And that's exactly what Mercedes have done. As I say, I don't know whether the other teams have done it as well. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of thinking that they haven't. Otherwise, why are almost all the other teams protesting? If they've also got 3D modelled engines, why would they be complaining? So maybe it's only Mercedes that have got this 3D modelled engine. So yeah, it's all going to be a huge storm in a D cup. It really is, and I'd like to see what's actually going to happen about this, because what can they do? What can they do? I mean, it's engineering at the end of the day. Engineers are always going to find ways to over-engineer anything, aren't they? That's been going on for, well, since that bloke invented the wheel. Yes. And then a few years later someone said, hang on, don't make it out of wood in the inside, make it out of spokes. That'll be a lot better for our wheel, won't it? Yeah, so ever since then, engineering has just gone on. I'm a little bit confused why the FIA didn't sort of think to themselves that someone was going to do that at some point. I don't know. But there you go. So that's the controversy currently at the moment to deal with their engine. But I say Mercedes are adamant that they can't do anything to change the engine. It is way, way too late. I mean, they could possibly have been developing this engine kind of like 2 years ago. So there's no way you can suddenly just say, oh well, yeah, just take the 3D modelled engine cover off and put a standard. That's not going to work because the 3D modelled is all, you know, with all the other parts of the engine as well. It's a complete unit. You can't just, you know, swap parts out and expect that it was going to work. It's not going to work. So yeah, there's going to be a huge drama there. I can see. I don't know what's going to happen. But we will find out. I still remember that New Jersey Grand Prix that was supposed to happen in 2013. Yes. Bernie would have loved the New York Grand Prix. Oh, he sure would have done. How long before we get the North Korean Grand Prix? I'll tell you what. Not very long. Seriously. I predict within about 10 years we will probably get a North Korean Grand Prix. I'm serious. Because the way things are going, I'm pretty sure it'll happen. I also said in one of my streams that a certain country that I'm not allowed to mention because YouTube won't let me, I said it will be 20 years, maybe even never, before we get another Grand Prix there. I'm actually changing that now. I think within the next 10 years, we will be getting another Grand Prix at that place that I can't mention. I can see it happening. I really can. I would like to tell you what my dream Formula 1 calendar day. Yeah, go for it, Shane. Frankly, I don't care, says Helium Trophy. McLaren have the same... Oh, thank you, Scissor Sisters. Thank you. He's confirmed. McLaren have the same 18/1 compression engine. So, yeah. So, other teams have done it as well. So, it's not just Mercedes. The car looks firmly second best, though. And we're all going to call the first couple of races a shit show. Yes, we are, and I love it. They will have used 3D printing, it's just gamesmanship. Get your rival nerfed, then you can improve your constructor's place and their prize money. Absolutely. Next week on Top of the Pops, it's the start of Jerry Halliwell's solo career. Oh my goodness. Jerry Halliwell's solo career. Jerry Halliwell, Mr. Healing Show, does that country begin with an R? No, that country begins with an R. Yes. Every time I upload a video, every time I do a live stream, there's a big message across the top saying do not mention anything that condones or... Yes. So I'm not allowed to mention it. Yes, but it begins with R. And I'm telling you now, I reckon in 10 years' time, we will be... I can't get my words out. We will be having a Grand Prix there. I can see it happening. Ah, yes, Mr. P. Yes, Mr. P. We've had a Korean Grand Prix in South Korea in 2010, but it lasted 2030. Yes, it did, Shane, yes. Or Horner, whatever her name is. Yeah, whatever her name is. We'll find out soon because there's bound to be a divorce there on the horizon. as soon as Horner's 100th million runs out, she'll be gone. Okay, for round one on my F1 calendar is Albert Park in Australia at Melbourne. We need Sepang, yes. Show us the Aston... Yes, well done, Mark Plessy. I'm starting to lose the plot here. I should have gone to the Aston Martin. Blimey. I always do this. Right. Aston Martin. Where are we? Here we go. Aston Martin. Once again, unfortunately, we've got a 36-minute presentation. Let's see if there's any music. There is music. Right, are they going to launch the car straight away, or are we going to go into a lot of old waffle? Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got the desert. We got the desert. It's drier than Jerry Hall. Let's continue. 2026 season launch. Come on. I don't want to fast forward it in case it's about to launch right now. Come on. Let's see that Aston Martin. Where is it? as the sun slowly sets over the desert sky. It's all gone dark. Oh God, who's this? At least it's not Flavio Briatore. I'm still getting over the trauma of that the other week. Who is it? Who is it? Is it Adrian? No, doesn't look like Adrian. Who is it? Some old duffer. Oh, it's the old, what's his name? It's the great man himself. Yes, Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe. How is Mr. Harvey? Is he all right? Whoopsie. So there you go, Lawrence Stroll. I almost forgot he was in charge of the team for a minute there, but there is the car you can see in the background there. Anyway, let's just listen to 10 seconds of his waffle.
Aston Martin Aramco car, developed by our Silverstone team, together with Honda, Valvoline, and our title partner and host this evening, Aramco.
Jesus Christ, someone give him some Valium. What is wrong with you, sir? He looks complete. Look at his face, look. He's like, oh God. Oh God. Have I actually got to launch this bloody car today? What is wrong with you, Lawrence? It's your team. You should be happy. I'll tell you what, Lawrence is no substitute for Ariana Bravo, is he? Let's face it, come on. What are you doing, Lawrence? Why are you so unhappy, chappy?
As executive chairman, I am proud of what this moment represents.
He's reading that off a bloody cue card as well. Can't you remember 4 sentences?
Because what defines this team is not only what happens on track. Formula One demands courage, and it rewards those willing to build something extraordinary.
Oh my goodness. I'm losing the will to live here. Sorry, Lawrence, we got to fast forward you. Oh, here we go. Is this Lancey boy? And there's Fernando Alonso. Here he is. Yes. Ah, there's Lance. I really don't want to be here. I want to be playing tennis. Hello, Daddy. Oh no, that's not Daddy.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh.
Very good to see
Oh, we got a female. Who is it?
you. How were your winters, Lance? How was your winter?
Yeah, it was good. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah, it was nice. Just
Evening.
some downtime, relaxing, just
Yes.
recharging the batteries and getting ready for the season.
Yes.
And Fernando, it was a pretty short winter, wasn't it, this year?
Yeah, hello everyone. It was quite, well, the shortest winter, I think, in the last couple of years, but yeah, enough. I think we are willing to go in the car.
Look at old Fernando, 44 years old and still driving a racing car around circuits. Good God. Good God. Another few years to be getting his pension. How does he do it?
And go racing.
I bet it's an incredibly exciting time
And can anybody tell me who the female is, please? Because I recognise her, but I can't place her.
for Aston right
Thank
now,
you.
Lance. Full works team.
It's for research. Research.
First Adrian Newey designed car. It's amazing to see all the parts of this project coming together, isn't it? As the team say, by design. What excites you most about it all?
All of it.
What excites you most about it, Lance? Nothing really. I'm only here because Daddy pays me. Apart from that, I certainly wouldn't be here. No, I'd be off playing tennis with my tennis pros. Oh my goodness. Well done, Lance. Right, we're going to get to the car launch. There's Fernando Alonso. I can't place who that is. Who is that, everyone?
Now, clearly this team...
I don't know who that is. Now, anyway, would have been a lot better to have a graphic on the bottom of the screen saying who that was as the presenter, wouldn't it? Just saying, Aston Martin, just saying.
is on an incredible journey.
You know, McLaren can do it.
Now it's time to see their next chapter.
Oh.
It's time to reveal the AMR 26
Here we
livery.
go. Here we go. Finally.
Watch closely. Because what matters most rarely announces itself.
Sorry, music in the background. Gotta mute it. Here we go then. Here's the Aston Martin. Surely this one's going to be yellow. Please be yellow. Come on, Aston. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Be yellow. Please be yellow. Oh, there's Lawrence. There's Fernando. What's Lawrence doing? Is he making himself a sandwich? I don't know. There's a designer. He's designing. Oh, look, he's on his 3D printer. He's on his 3D printer, making more engine covers. Yes, he is. Oh, they don't half like to ring it out, don't they? It's just a livery, for cock's sake. Get on with it. There we go. There we go. No. See, the black and white is for the moody effect, you see. Come on. There he is. Adrian Newey. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. It's going to be a yellow car. I've got it. I've got a feeling in my water it's going to be a yellow car. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, maybe it's going to be black. It's difficult to tell in black and white though, isn't it? Let's face it. Could it be black? We'll have to wait and see. Hope it's chips, it's chips. We hope it's chips. Come on. Yeah, whatever. Get on with it. Oh, God. Yeah, we don't care about Lawrence Stroll. Please get on with it. What's he waffling about anyway?
So I want to
Oh, it's all music. I've got to fast forward. This is ridiculous. Are you going to launch this car or what? Oh, look, we got a bloke playing the bloody something or other now. Look at him. Is that... No, it's not a violin. What's that? Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. I can't play that. I will get copyrighted. But yes, this is what you need at an Aston Martin launch. Yes, well done. Well done indeed. That really adds to the excitement. That does. Yes. Oh, my God. Please. Here we go. Here we go. Here he goes. Here he goes. No, more music. Got to do it without music. Sorry. Here it is. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, for cock's sake. It's bloody green. I don't believe it. It's bloody green. What is this tosser in the corner doing? Playing on his organ or whatever it is. There it is. Coinbase. Yes. Valvoline. Aramco. All the best names in Formula One. Yes. And Honda. There it is. What is this tosser doing? Playing with that. What is that called? I can't remember. It's not a violin. It's the other one. It's the one where you're sitting down playing with yourself. I can't remember what it's called. Is it an oboe? Is it an oboe? No, it's not. I don't know. There's Stefano de Montecarli. And there it is, everyone. The new Aston Martin. What a disappointment. It's still green. Oh, look, Tosser's finishing the corner now, whatever he was pouncing around at. Well done. We're going to get some applause. There it is. Oh, is that it? Is that it?
What?
That looks like it. There's Adrian Newey. Yeah, looks good. It says brilliant car. It's going to be a world champion this year. And that's basically about it. Right, okay. Blimey. Where are we? Aston Martin on the tweets. We got any pictures? We got any decent pictures? There we are. There's an offset rear view of it. Got any front views? Can't see any front views yet. There's a front view. So there you go. We've got Cognizant on the front wing. They've been there before, of course. Aramco. We've got Valvoline, Pirelli, NetApp, Xerox, Next Gen. And of course, the very proud Honda badge is now on the front of the car at Aston Martin. Is this going to make all the difference? We will find out, of course. This is another foray for Honda. They've been sort of in and out of Formula One for donkey's years now. But they've obviously made a serious commitment this year with the new engine. So let's see what happens. Is this going to be a great car? More importantly than that, is this going to be a world championship winning car? Well, it is possible. Early reports suggest that Adrian Newey has built a bit of a Bobby Dazzler. Yes, a bit of a Bobby Dazzler. So we will see. Wouldn't it be great if Fernando Alonso won this year's World Championship and then at the end of the season said, thank you very much to everyone. It's been a great career in Formula One, and I'm now going to hang up my hat and retire and leave my seat to someone else who will be a lot younger than me, obviously, to carry on the Formula One legacy. That would be a perfect end, I think, to someone's career, especially Fernando Alonso's career, if that happens. Now, of course, I'm just dreaming. It's probably not going to happen. But what I'm saying is, if it did happen, that would be perfect for Fernando Alonso, definitely. So there it is. We got Maiden on the front there, Boss, that's been on there before, Ramaco on the rear wing, little bit of yellow on the side pods there. I don't know whether they had that last year as well, I'm not quite sure, but a little bit of yellow. And here we are from an offset front view of the car. They also have gone for the rocket launcher on the back of the rear wings. That's going to be really exciting. They'll be able to blast all the cars in front of them away with their rocket launching capacities. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me. It's some kind of aerodynamic piece. As I said earlier, I'd still put a little camera in there. That would be great. And there it is from the side view. We've got a little bit of a yellow accent there, as you can see. And on the side there, it says powered by Honda. We got Coinbase on the back as well. Powered by Honda. There you go. Is this car going to... got Pepperstone. Is this car going to be great? Or is it just going to be pretty average? Which I have to say, the Aston Martin has been pretty average for the past few years. But of course, Adrian Newey has designed that car for this year. Yeah, the previous Aston Martin, Newey had no process on. He would have, had a few goes at trying to add a few aero bits to it and what have you, but it wasn't his car. He has now designed this. He is also the team principal. That's some very large shoes to fill, it has to be said. Team principal and the designer of this car. I know why he's done that. He's getting on. He's approaching retirement age, and this is his last hurrah into Formula One before he drifts off into the sunset. And good show, Adrian. Good show indeed, I have to say. Very impressive for an old man to be stepping up to the plate and doing quite a few jobs all at once. He's designed the car and he's also now going to be the team principal. So yeah, well done to Adrian Newey there. And is this going to be a Bobby Dazzler? We will find out, of course, about 6 races in. As I say, nobody's really going to know what the pecking order is going to be until quite a few races in. So there you go. But there it is. The new Aston Martin. And there you go. There you go. Right, I've got to go, peoples, because I've got my league race to do in a couple of hours. Let's just get the comments. Let's get the comments. I'm looking at some of these comments. Show us the Aston Martin. That's the last one I got. For round 2, it's Sepanga's Malaysia. We've had raced since 2017. I did a 2005 F1. I'll send it. Okay. A 36-minute presentation that cut off twice. Yes, I did hear that. Oh dear. They're making a beer commercial. For round 3, this one will shock you. It's going to be Interlagos in Brazil. I'd like it to be the third race of the season like it was from 2001-2003. Excuse me. Dear, oh dear. Got a frog in my throat. Here and Trophy says, fuck me, they're taking their sweet time. Yes, Lawrence Epstein Stroll. Woo! Whoopsie! Whoopsie! He sounds out of it. He really does. He really does sound out of it. That was terrible. With his face all down as well. Oh my goodness. The high-class Toronto accent, yes. For round 4, this might shock you as well. It's Hanoi in Vietnam. We didn't get to see the F1 race there in 2020 because of the pandemic, but then it got abandoned. But I'd like to see an F1 race. Ariana Bravo is nothing on Pauline Sant. Yes, you're probably right. I really must look up Pauline Sanzi at one point. There, Lawrence says Lawrence prefers them younger. Oh dear, he sure does. Round 5 is Monaco, which has been on the calendar most of their time in Formula 1. Fernando Alonso, Stroll will be gone next year. Yes, quite possibly. Round 6 is Montreal in Canada. Still making Stroll look like an amateur. Yes. That's not difficult though, to be fair. She's on the Sky Sports team, is she? Probably says, do not... he's emphasising this because he's using capitals. He says, do not tell Dave her name. Ah, that's just being cruel now, that is, isn't it? That's not nice. Come on, everyone. Tell me what her name is. That's why I recognise her. But I don't know what her name is because I do watch Sky News and she's probably been on there a few times because they do like sports reports on Sky News as well. So that's probably where I've seen her, but I don't know what her name is because I don't actually get Sky because I'm a virgin. Right, oh, Rachel, Natalie Pinkham. No, it's not Natalie Pinkham, is it? I know Natalie Pinkham. I don't think it's Natalie Pinkham. He said Rachel. Hang on a minute. I just need to write that down. Rachel. Purely for investigative purposes, as always. Monaco, one of the great racetracks. Round 7 is Shanghai in China. Nice. I'm only giving him that. That's all I need. Round 8 is Bahrain in Sakia. Round 9 is Silverstone in our country. Nice. Fuck me, she sounded like she was on Valium. It was not good. It was not good. Bahrain is too late because of the temperatures, Shane. Oh, there you go. We got a comment for the sisters. It can only be the teal deal keeping it real. I like that. The teal deal keeping it real. I like that. Bottas and Perez, says Mr. Regara, about to make an interesting pairing after both being dark mini commentators for the 2025 season. Yes, it's going to be interesting. I can see why Caddy have gone down that route, but personally I would have got an experienced pair of hands, so I would have picked Perez as in my team. If I was the team boss, I would have picked Perez over Bottas because, as we clearly saw with Bottas, he went to Sauber and basically took the money and ran. He did nothing there, so he wasn't even interested. So I wouldn't have picked Bottas. I would have picked Perez because I think he's still got a little bit of fire in him, but I would have also picked a rookie because that rookie would have been eager and trying to push to go faster and to try and get developments on the car, because that's what rookies do, don't they? You're always pushing. Where Perez and Bottas, the development of the car is just going to go nowhere this year. It's just going to be, I mean, let's face it, they're all going to be picked. They're both pretty near pension age, aren't they, Perez and Bottas? And they're just, the car's just going to go nowhere. So I think it was a mistake to have got. I can see why they did it. They wanted a safe pair of hands and they didn't want to end up losing their wings every single race. But you got to take a chance in Formula 1, and they should have got a rookie in that other seat. Should have got a rookie. That's my opinion anyway. For round 10, we go to Hockenheim. For round 11, we go to Singapore. The least we can do is mute Lawrence Stroll. Yes, indeed. Get Lawrence Stroll on this all season's rubbish. I'm going to write it down because I think I should. after that performance. Lance Stroll. Stroll will score around 25 points this season compared to Alonso's almost 300. Round 12 will go to Mugello. I will call this one of the European Grand Prix since I have Monza and the Italian Grand Prix. Hasn't he already? Yes. Way too early for Singapore too, Shane, says Scissor Sisters. Viola, for fuck's sake. Oh, thank you. That's what the instrument is. Viola. Thank you. I knew it was something. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something like that. Round 13, we go to Monza for the Italian Grand Prix. To be honest, Stroll isn't really that bad, minus 2023. He's done too many all seasons, I forget. I know. I forget as well. I really should have written them down when I started doing them, but I never did. So, yes. I do keep the files for about a couple of months. So, if I've done one within a couple of months and I go to do it again, it's the name's still there. So I go, oh, no, I can't do that again. But if it goes past a couple of months, then I just forget and do it again. Just think about all the people in the world and I keep repeating things. There you go. Round 14, we go to Spa for the Belgian Grand Prix. Nice. Coulards for the Aston Martin team. Yes. Black and green by the looks of. Hello, Mr. DJM99. Yes, black and green, as always. Round 15, we go to the Circuit of the Americas for the United States Grand Prix. Meanwhile, all-time legend Shane Coburn seems to be making a solid calendar. There you go. Round 16, we go to Istanbul Park in Turkey. Can we stop playing the bloody violin? Yes, please. Please stop playing it. A cello and a sponsor is cello. Yes, that's right. I like it. No, I think the reason why he was there is probably because he was cheap. Yes. I mean, they could have got a full 24-piece orchestra in that hall. There was plenty of room. I mean, that bloke was sitting there strumming away. There was so much space around him. They could have got... But no. Aston said, no, look, we've spent a lot of money on Adrian Newey. He's cost us quite a lot of cash because he didn't come cheap. And so we haven't got enough for the orchestra, so we'll just get one bloke. That'll do. A shame they changed the Honda badge, says Plana Plessy. Yeah, it is a bit of a shame. That is an iconic Honda badge. I remember it on the Honda... What was that? Is it the Accord on Gran Turismo? I used to love it I used to love that Honda Accord. Yes. Lawrence is a natural predator. Oh, whoopsie. Round 17, we go to the Buddha for the Indian Grand Prix. We haven't had an F1 race there since 2013. It shouldn't have been taken off the calendar. It should have stayed on the calendar, yes. I just probably used the 2012 calendar in all honesty. Round 18, we go to Baku for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And him and Verstappen bugger off to WEC. Yes, quite possibly. Baku, Will's favourite, yes. And for round 19, the final F1 race, we go to Suzuka in Japan. It might be a shock it wasn't Brazil was the final race on my dream F1 calendar, but I'd like to see Suzuka as the final race. Honestly, pretty darn good calendar, says Mr. Rugara. Of the F1 season like it was the final race of the F1 season from 2001 to 2003. Cameras add weight, hence why they only put them where required by the regulations. Thank you very much for the clarification. There you go. Cameras add weight. So that's probably why they won't have put a camera in that rear wing. But it's that rear wing missile launcher. But I still think it would have been a good idea. The one last shot for everyone. Yes. Are you on about my dream? Yes, he is, Shane. Yes. I knew you were. Anyway, Dave, there you have it. That's my dream Formula 1 calendar. That may never happen, but what do you think? Yeah, very impressed. Thanks for that, Shane. Very impressed indeed. I've sent you my 2005 calendar. Bottas won't score a point this season. Go away. I don't know. Most think Bottas will actually win it. Robbie Williams was in the charts last week in 1999. He hasn't played for once. Softly, softly, easy does it. Cadillac's motto. Yes. When I get back to watching the all seasons, I have to put a list of the guests, but that's ages away. Still on F1 23. Yes. if you want to know when I started doing the AI, because I had to go through it a few weeks ago to check, because any regular watchers of my channel will know that I got blocked from doing the AI voices about a month ago, because they said I'd run out of credit, and I thought, oh blimey. So luckily I had 2 email accounts, so I just started it on the other email account. But eventually that one will run out as well, because I'm only on the free things. They want £50 a month to do that AI stuff. £50 a month. Sorry. That's not happening. So I'm doing it on the free, but I'm doing it on the other email. But I thought to myself, well, when did I actually start doing this? Because I've done all those voices on that original email. So it must have been quite a few. And I started those in about the middle of the 2022 all seasons. That's when I did those AI voices. 2022 all seasons. That's when I started them. So there's been a lot. There's been a lot that I've managed to get on that email. Hopefully when this email runs out, I'll just have to see if I can make another email up and continue on. Because I'm not paying £50 a month. I can do it all for free, but you only get the voices that they give you, and I would get that, that standard AI voice that seems to be on every single YouTube video at the moment. You know the one, you know the voice I'm talking about. Well, that is free, and you can use that for forever, and you won't get any penalty for that. But that's just boring, so yeah, I don't bother with that. So eventually my email again will run out, and I'll have to use another one. But I've got quite a bit of mileage out of that. The error message on screen said I'd done 12,360 something or other. I don't know what that even meant, but it sounds like quite a lot. So we've done quite well with that. You got a long way to go. Yes, he has got a long way to go. Done on 2013, and I'm currently on what am I on at the moment? 2024. I need to head off to read my sister a story. Well, thank you for joining the stream. Yes, tell her a bedtime story, and don't give her any Hookster nightmare stories. No, don't do that. That's not good. A blimmin' fortune. The Swedish rally's on this weekend, is it? Oh, nice. No fucking way. I thought you might like my triathlon calendar, Dave. I had the feeling that some of them might shock you, Brazil being the third race instead of the final race, and Suzuka in Japan as the final. Yes. Sisters, it's the new name of the goat. There's groceries to be paid with that money. That's very, very true. Yes. I'd rather pay groceries than £50 a month just for an AI voice. Although I love you guys, even you would see that that's illogical to pay, because the voice literally lasts about a minute in total, and that's it. Once a week, 1 minute. That's just ridiculous. Obviously, if I was paying £50, you can do the voices for as long as you like, so I could actually make a whole video with the voice. But personally, I think that would be pretty boring. Probably funny as well if, I did the whole seasons as like Robbie Williams or whatever. That would probably be funny, but it would also be a nightmare to make as well, because I'd have to do the whole voice over the video, which would take a very, very long time. So just 1 minute I think is enough, because I've said this before. I don't want to start doing AI slot videos where it's all in AI. The only AI I'm doing at the moment is the thumbnails for my videos. That's done through ChatGTP, and I'm doing the AI voiceovers. Apart from that, I don't want to go down the AI slop route. Yes, there's actually a Star Trek AI slop channel on YouTube. It's called Starfleet Dreams or something. It's terrible. It's the whole thing is AI generated, and it's really, really bad. Really, it's called Starfleet Dreams. It's really, really bad. Thankfully, they're not getting thousands and thousands of views. The view count is actually pretty low, so I'm glad about that. Because if you're just going to sit there and produce AI slop, which is basically you just on your computer telling an AI what to do. You're not doing it yourself, so there's no creativity. And that's what I think is missing with AI. There's no creativity. Here's how you could use AI effectively. If you're thinking of something that you want to say, a kind of narrative or some kind of story, and you want to translate that into, pictures and what have you, that's a great thing that AI can do for you. If you just type it into your computer, AI make me a Star Trek video, and that's what it does. I don't see the point. Anyway, Ferrari WEC. He called himself Scissor Sisters after his previous name got censored by YouTube. Yes. Yeah, YouTube knew he was cheating with that name. As is the way with these things. Last time Brazil was a final race of the Formula 1 season was in 2013. Vettel, Webber and Alonso, the third most common ever. Yes. Well, I've got to go because I've got to do my league race, as anyone knows, in about 2 hours. So I've got to go. Where's this? Hang on a minute. I've got to do the calendar or whatever he sent me before I go. Then I've got to go because I say I've literally got to do this race in 2 hours. And I ain't had me dinner yet, as they say. I ain't had me dinner yet. So here we go. He sent us the 2005 F1 calendar, which is 20 rounds. Starts in Australia at Albert Park. Second race is Malaysia at Sepang. Third is Bahrain at Sakhir. Fourth is Spain, Catalonia. Fifth is France, Paul Ricard, in rotation with Magny-Cours. Sixth is Monaco, Monte Carlo. Seventh is San Marino, Imola. Eighth is Great Britain at Silverstone. Ninth is Belgium at Spa. 10th is Germany at the Nürburgring in rotation with Hockenheim. 11th is Austria, which is the A1 ring. 12th is Italy in Monza. 13th is Hungary in Budapest. 14th is Turkey in Istanbul. 15th is Canada in Montreal. 16th is the USA, Laguna Seca in rotation with Indy. 17th is Singapore. 18th is China. 19th is Japan at the Fuji in rotation with Suzuka. And the 20th round of the 2005 calendar is Brazil at Interlagos. There you go. There you go. Vettel, Webber and Alonso podium, the third most common ever. Yes. Oh my God. Plynal, you're genius. Sorry, Lawrence, but fuck you. You're too boring. William Shatner. Now, I'm only doing William Shatner because, as everyone knows, he's currently doing some adverts on the TV. Is it all brand or something? It's something. This is what made me laugh. William Shatner is doing some cereal adverts. Yes. I think it's all brand or something like that anyway. Because he said he's only doing the adverts, apart from the fact he's getting paid for it. That's one of the reasons. But he said he's only doing the adverts because at 94 years old, he's finally having a little bit of trouble going to the toilet. I can't tell you how much I laughed at that. I was like, no shit. No shit. I think at 94 years old, I'd be having a bit of trouble going to the toilet as well. Unbelievable. Yes, so we're going to have William Shatner. There you go. I've called it now. Because he's on those adverts. There you go. William Shatner. They'll probably complain of the cold in Montreal. I have to say, I missed the old layout at Silverstone, that Formula 1 race in the 2000s, probably. Yes, indeed. Anyway, thank you, everyone. You've been awesome as always. I've got to nip off now because I said I've got to do the league race. No shit, literally. Yes. Yes, did you like that? Yes, I thought I'd just stick that in there. No shit. I mean, 94 and he's saying he's having a little bit of trouble going to the toilet. I'm like, really? Really, Mr. Shatner? Really? I do. I love old Shatner. I really do. I really do love old Shatner. The day William Shatner disappears off the planet, it will be a very, very sad day. Very, very sad day. I love William Shatner. Really do. Really. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching tonight. You've been awesome. as always, I'll be back in a couple of hours doing my league race, if anyone's still awake. But yeah, I'm going to disappear. Don't worry if you see this video and the thumbnail's wrong. You don't have to leave me a message. Unfortunately, I can't change the thumbnail until after I finish streaming, and the thumbnail is always from the previous video. So this video will probably have the Cadillac thumbnail on it. But as soon as I finish streaming, I can swap them over. Hope that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it won't let me do it while I'm streaming. I have to stop streaming and it'll let me change the thumbnail, because there's no actual thing on the screen for me to change until I press the stop button for the streaming. So anyway, thank you everyone. That'll apply to any streams, you know, in the future. If I'm doing thumbnails for them, it'll always be one behind. Anyway, thank you everyone. You've been awesome as always. I don't know when the next car launch is, but I will find out, and I will be back. I will be back. Thank you to everyone in the chat as well. You all know who you are. Helium, Megara, Coben, Pessy, Sisters. I'm using all your second names here. 9937. And I think that's everyone, isn't it? I think that was everyone. Just scrolling up the screen. Yeah, I think that was everyone. Anyway, there you go. Thanks everyone for watching this tonight, and I will catch you in the next video. In fact, I'll catch you in a couple of hours doing my Elite Racing League, if anyone's actually awake in 2 hours time. Thank you everyone, and good night.